Nowadays, all our charcoal's mass-produced. It's just something in a big sack that you heave into the back of the car. But in Saxon times, it was very different. Everybody needed charcoal virtually all of the time, and it all had to be made. And that was a long, hard, and very difficult job. Every little town and village would have had its own charcoal maker. They set themselves up in the forest, they cleared a space and collected wood. Lots of it. 3 tons or so. They then built it up into a sort of igloo shape, carefully placing the wood so it didn't collapse. This basically ended up as a sort of giant oven to slowly bake the wood. They lit a fire inside, which would have taken about 5 hours or so to catch.
Right, well, it looks like it's the moment of truth.
They had to be careful to make sure it just smouldered and didn't really burn as such. If it burnt too strongly, then the whole lot would have gone up. Maybe also bits of the forest too. But what made this a really horrible job was the process once it was lit. What you had to do was just sit and watch it for up to 100 hours solid.
You sit for many an hour watching a charcoal kiln, day and night. And the tendency is to get a little bit bored and to nod off. And it is very frightening to wake up and find a big hole in your kiln with flames leaping 12, 15 feet in the sky. So the charcoal burners developed a one-legged stool so that if they did nod off, they literally nodded off the stool. Kept them awake.
Right, let's leave them to it then. We'll pop back in a few days or so. But it's not over yet. For the charcoal burner, time is the enemy. There's still a danger that the whole lot goes up in smoke. And after another 24 hours, this is it, the big moment. After a week of hard work and sitting around staying awake, the Saxon charcoal makers were left with this much charcoal. And because charcoal was in so much demand in Saxon times, they just had to clear this lot away and start the whole process all over again.